What's up, everybody? Chewy89 coming at you today. We got another One Piece chapter review, and I'm sorry I missed the past couple of chapter reviews. I've just been really busy with other content and other things like that, and the other chapters have been absolutely amazing. But this chapter of One Piece, oh my god. Oda said if you had any doubts that Shanks isn't the strongest character in the series, he said, check yourselves, dude. He made Shanks. Shanks is the GOAT. When it comes to anime characters, ain't nobody better than Shanks. And my God, did he deliver in this chapter. Guys, One Piece chapter 779 review. Let's get into this right now. We start off the chapter with York. And we get an explanation that a few days ago, or a few hours ago, whenever it was, York was you already confirmed that he's being betrayed by the world government, and they come to kill the Vegapunks. And the other thing is too, like York being a Vegapunk should know and understand how the government works. He had to have known that there's no way that the Gorosei were just going to give you and make you a celestial dragon, right? If they find out you were studying the poneglyphs, I mean, that's a cardinal sin, right? If they find out you're studying the voice entry, that's a cardinal sin. They're not going to allow it. They're going to get rid of you regardless. You are a part of the Vegapunks. You are a part of them. There's no way they were going to let you help them. I mean, let you get away with this and, give up the Vegapunks and, like, give up information and you just become a celestial dragon. Like, that's not going to happen. So, luckily, like, York, being a Vegapunk, found out, caught on to it because, sending CP agents to investigate stuff and whatever. That's where York started doing her move. And, I mean, it was smart. So, ordered the Seraphim to, commit orders and take care of the other, the Stellas and basically just make sure that the main Vegapunk and him and York are alive. Everyone else, just deal with him. And when you turn York to stone, and this is really interesting, so we find out in this chapter, it is true about Boa's power that if she turns you to stone, she can unturn it. She can undo it, right? So there's a way out of it. So it's not just a complete death sentence once you turn to stone. Now, will York release the other Straw Hats from the hold? I don't know, right? We have no idea. Because right now, I think Usopp, I think Frankie, and there's one more. I think there's someone else. They're locked in stone right now, and they're just kind of screwed. So York gave the orders, told them what to do, and they executed. They executed the plan just fine. And from there, York gave Boa as Snake some more things to do on Egghead Island, and we're gonna find out what York is doing from here. And also from here, Sentomaru is evacuating the island because Sentomaru knows what's going on. Sentomaru knows something big is coming. It's going to be worse than Ohara, and we need to get the hell out of here. Like, we need to go. And I'm pretty sure what's going to happen is whatever happened to Leloucia is going to happen to Egghead Island, and it's going to be bad. It's going to be really bad. Not just that the pacifistas are there and all this other stuff. The government is planning something big, and they're here to really clean house. Like, they're not playing games now. The government's like, we're done. We're tired of messing with y'all. We're going to use our full power. We're going to show you why we're the world government. That's basically where the world government's at right now. We're going to show you why we're the top dogs and why we run everything in this world and why we're the elite force that we are. Period. That's what they're going to do. So that's happening. And then from there, we cut to, because of the best part of this chapter, if not the best chapter of the year right now. There's nothing been better than this. We go to Elbaf, and we do know that Kid is on his way, and he's going to go fight Shanks, and this is pretty much a death sentence for Kid. No one has a shot against Shanks unless you're a Yonko or just God at this point. To be honest with you. And from there, of course, Shanks and his crew, basically the subordinates are planning their attack on the Kid. And, from there, Shanks is gathering his information about Kid, finding out that he's from the East Blue, and, just where he came from and all that stuff. And basically, the other thing is, too, he's keeping tabs on other pirates as well. Because he asked a question about Blackbeard because he's worried about Blackbeard, what he's going to do. Because he expected Blackbeard to show up to Wano. Now, this is all interesting because we really got to get into this. Because it seems like, to me, Shanks and Blackbeard are playing a different game than everybody else. Has anybody else realized that? They're both playing a different game than everybody else in the story. Shanks was at Wano because he was expecting Blackbeard to be there. There's something that they know, okay, that is allowing them to do this, okay? Because I find it funny and I find it weird that Shanks being this powerful the entire time could have probably taken on Big Bomb and taken a Road Poneglyph and just went to the Raftail, right? Laugh-Tail. Kaido, I don't know. We know he held off Kaido at Paramount War. We know that. Could he have beaten Kaido? I don't know. Maybe Kaido was just unbeatable and needed someone special to beat him, like Luffy becoming Joy Boy. Maybe this. But the thing is, it feels like they all know. It feels like Blackbeard and Shanks are in the know of something, and they're ahead of everybody else, right? That's what it feels like to me. With that comment, and on top of that, so we find out that Shanks, we find out that they know that Blackbeard. Oh, that's right. There's a Blackbeard ship showing up to Egghead Island. I'm pretty sure, I'm 90% sure that is Kuzan. Given the fact that this is a Marines stuff situation going on here, I'm pretty sure Blackbeard ordered somebody to go to Egghead Island, and from there, I'm pretty sure Kuzan took on that order because, you know, he probably knows Vegapunk and wants to do something to help. And, you know, him being in Blackbeard's crew and gaining the trust of Blackbeard, I believe at this point, he's going to go ahead and Egghead Island and do whatever Blackbeard asked him to do. Not really, but just basically go there to help out Dr. Vegapunk and all that stuff. That's what I think. That's definitely Kuzan, right? So, well, we do find, like I said, so we do know that Shanks is keeping tabs on pirates, and that we know that he knows that Blackbeard left Hachinoso. And he makes the comment that he expected Blackbeard to be at Wano with everything that was going on and was not there. So Shanks was there to engage with Blackbeard pretty much and deal with him. He wasn't there. Blackbeard must have known something. Like, Blackbeard's a shrewd operator and knows what's going on, right? So all that's happening. And we see Yasopp, and then from there, Shanks is talking to Yasopp and asking him if their injuries have healed completely from Wano, because I'm pretty sure Shanks just wants a fresh kid and just wants to deal with him and just send a message. And does he ever? So that happens, right? And you know, Shanks is doing his thing. He's analyzing Kid. You know, he finds out he's from East Blue. And then from there, you know, we go to Kid's ship, and, you know, Kid and Killer are talking about everything. They see 9 ships, and we see the subordinates for the red-haired pirates, and, you know, Dory and Bragi are there and all that stuff. And from there, you know, Kid's like, you know, these dudes are underestimating me. Like, I know basically last time they went against the red-haired pirates, they couldn't even get to Shanks. So right now, Kid's feeling really strong because, you know, just beat a Yonko, and he's really confident and very powerful. And, of course, Shanks is not taking him lightly either, because he does make a comment that these youngsters are growing fast and have gotten really strong, and he is a 3 billion bounty man. So then from there, Shanks' observation hockey, his future sight, went really deep into the future. I don't know how far, but very deep, and saw that Kid was doing a lot of damage to his subordinates and destroying ships and doing a lot of crazy stuff. And he was like, okay, this dude's not, you know, I gotta step in now, right? And then from there, Kid's doing his damn punk, and I believe Kid was using his magnetism all over the place, and that's why Shanks can feel that. And Shanks was like, bruh, that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna go like that this time, bro. No. So he jumps in the air, and he says, Dory and Bragi, go ahead, have my back. Y'all do what y'all gotta do, but make sure y'all have my back. He goes, teleports, and he does Roger's attack, Divine something. I forgot what the hell it's called, right? Does it, one-shots the entire crew, one-shots Kid, he's down for the count, and he's just done. Killer is done. Killer tried to tank the shot, and he is done, right? So, and one of the best panels Oda's ever drawn in One Piece was for Shanks, and he just annihilated Kid, just like that. Done. Your story is over, bro. You made it to this point. Oda said your run is over. You're done. Nobody's gonna talk about you again, bro. Get out of my sight. So from there, you know, Kid, you know, Shanks is there, and you know, and the Kid pirates are basically looking at Kid. They're like, look, we want to save our captain at this point. So they're like, we'll give you the Poneglyphs we have. We're done. That's it. We're going to save our captain. We're going to go. We're done. And it was the right decision. It's either your main captain, the guy who's had your back, who's guided you this far, is going to die, or you save him. And they saved him. And they did the right thing. They gave him the Poneglyphs. And once that happened, dude, Dory and Bragi had dude, this is another well-drawn panel. Dory and Bragi did a Ikaku Servantry, basically, or whatever, like their big mom attack, and they both destroyed Kid's crew. And once that happened, Oda drew in his bubbles, the narrator's talking, and he's all like, this is the end of the Kid Pirates. Dude, Kid got punked, dude. No pun intended. Like, he got wrecked. And dude, there's a lot happening right now. This is the best chapter of One Piece I've read in a long time. Not even that long. There's been so many good chapters. Egghead has been so good. What's going on with Blackbeard? And can we go to Blackbeard and Law now? Can we finish that fight, please? I would love to finish that, Oda, please. This wasn't off screen. Can we just go back to... I'm hoping next chapter we go to Blackbeard and Law and see what happens from there, man, because we know Shanks is keeping tabs, and also Elbaf was just a pit stop for him. He was going somewhere else, probably going to meet up with Blackbeard and maybe just deal with him. We don't know, right? So we do know Elbaf was just a stopping point, and I think at this point what's going to happen is Luffy will end up at Elbaf. Shanks won't be there, obviously, and the story will progress from there. Just an amazing chapter, and rest in peace, Kid Pirates. Rest in peace, Eustace, Captain Kidd. You've been great to the story. You've been absolutely amazing, but it's time for you to go. And my favorite character, Trafalgar Law, is probably the next on the list. Maybe not as one-shotty as this, right? But he's next on the list, and it's sad to say. Maybe Law's the next one that kicks the bucket. And personally, you know what I would like to see happen? This is just me. I know how Shanks operates. I would personally like to see... This is the only way I could see Kid come back in the story if he's not dead. He's not dead. Is if Shanks recruited and picked up Kid and put him on his crew. Could be a possibility, right? I mean, I don't know if Kid will go along with that, but I mean, what else can he do? Right? He's done. So I would like to see that. I would like to see, him becoming a Kid Pirate and fighting along Shanks and learning some stuff, right? And just evolve as a character from there. But, I mean, we're at the end point. I mean, it's probably not going to happen. But that's what I would like to see for Kid going forward. But it is what it is. He's done. He's waxed. And we're moving on in the story. Anyways, guys, if you guys can, do me a favor. Like, dislike, comment, subscribe. Do all those things that you guys can do for me. And, of course, I'm going to have more One Piece chapter review content. If you guys can, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Please subscribe to my channel, guys. I will have more content coming up. Give me your thoughts down below about the chapter. What do you guys think about Kid? Where do you think he's going to be going next? Do you think he's dead? Do you think he's just done for the story? Do you see a potential of him joining the Shanks pirate, red hair pirates, and tag along there? You know what I mean? Or do you that's it? And just give me your thoughts down below, man. This was so fun to read. This was such a great chapter. Now we're on a break. What a way to go on a break. What a way to go on a break. One Piece is amazing. It keeps going. I love this story, man. You guys take care. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Catch you on the next one. Bye.